first pitch is moments away in Chicago. It's the Phillies and the Cubs, and it's coming up next. Now from the windy city of Chicago, there's a beautiful look at fabled Wrigley Field. Today, it's Game 2 of a 3-game weekend set between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Chicago Cubs. Welcome in, everybody. Matt Vasgersian here to bring you this early season matchup. Alongside me are Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, let's focus first on the two starters that get the ball here this afternoon.
Yeah, and you've got a couple of guys here that aren't afraid to challenge you at the plate. They're not afraid to let you put the ball in play and let their fielders make the plays behind them. That should make for a pretty good matchup.
More from the guys as this one goes along, but first, let's take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Philadelphia Phillies as they'll line themselves up like this here this afternoon. And there you get a look at the starting pitcher whose job it'll be to keep these guys in check. His number is right there on the right side of your screen. Ben Revere will step in for the first time, and as you can see, not the fastest of starts for him this first week of the season. And we are underway this afternoon as the first pitch is over for a called strike one.
First pitch, 120.
And that's taken as well, and it's 0-2 to begin the afternoon here.
And sometimes you can mistake being patient for being passive. I mean, unless he was really fooled there, that's a pitch he needs to be swinging at.
Pops him up here on 0-2 as this is drifting toward the right side of the infield. So Revere sent down to open things up, and with that, let's take a look at the Cubs' alignment on defense. It's brought to us by Majestic, the official uniform of Major League Baseball. So the bases are empty with one man gone, and that'll bring in the former MVP, shortstop Jimmy Rollins. A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. There to take it is Rizzo, and there are two away now.
Well, I think in the scorebooks, this is going to go down as a second straight lineout, but this one was definitely much easier than the last one.
Marlon Byrd will get his first shot here as you check out his numbers from 2013.
And it's been a good start to 2014. He's got to be happy with the way he's come out of the gate swinging the bat.
First pitch coming. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. That's in there as well. It's a quick 0-2 count.
A high fastball that time in the strike zone and on the outside corner. but that is a dangerous spot to be pitching if you're only throwing in the low 90s.
And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Stays alive here as this is fouled off to the right. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. And now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. A look there at the starting lineup for the Cubs now. And a look there at the starting pitcher charged with facing these guys as his numbers are on your screen. Now we'll look at the way the Phillies will line up behind him. Here's Emilio Bonifacio now to get us started in the home half of the first.
Second baseman,
First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitters count here, 2-0.
Three and 0 now.
And this is just a guy that's going to be happy to take a walk, so I'm a little bit surprised that they haven't challenged him a little bit more from the mound.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. Swinging a hard liner to short. And Rollins will throw him out, 1 away.
I want you to watch this play here at short. Look at how he picks this ball up. He knows he doesn't have a second to lose, so he makes a quick transition into a throwing motion, gets rid of it quickly, and throws this man out at first. That play is well done.
Junior Lake is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0.
That's what you have to do against a big sweeping slider like that. It starts in the zone and it's probably going to finish out of the zone, so that's a good job just to lay off.
Here's the 1-0. Swing and a bouncing ball to third. There to field it is Cedeno, and a throw over to Howard, and that's the second out.
batting third, the shortstop,
Starlin Castro will stand in, and he was the entirety of their offense yesterday afternoon as he drove in both of their 2 runs. Too high that time with the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And a sinker sinks too much there as it bounces into the catcher's glove. And a sinker is over that time. It's back to 2-1. Two out, nobody on. Now a ball hit foul down the line in right and in amongst the fans. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. That's hit hard on the ground, and it'll make it through into right field for a 2-out single.
First base runner of the ball game now for either team comes with 2 outs here in the home first. Now, with the cleanup guy due next, things all of a sudden could get a bit interesting.
Anthony Rizzo will get a shot here with 2 away and a runner at first now following the base hit.
That 2-out single seemed harmless enough, but anytime you extend the inning to allow this guy to get a shot with a runner on, you better be careful. Woo!
Running is Castro. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw, not in time. He's in there at second.
And later in the game, maybe you question this decision to run because you worry about taking the bat out of the hands of one of your best hitters. But here in a scoreless game, I doubt they're going to put him on. So that was a good job to take what's given to you.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. For Castro, stolen base number 2 here in the first week of the season. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
And now what do you go with here on the 1-2 count? I got a feeling that this one won't be in the strike zone either.
And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. And a tough pitch on 2 strikes as he's able to foul it off. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And this is where he gets so tough. He's seen everything you've got, but you've still got to make one more good pitch to get him out.
Castro leads off second. The pitch. Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called, and a great pitch there to retire the side. Second inning coming up here at Wrigley with no score. Ryan Howard leads things off now in the top half of the second.
For Philadelphia, first baseman Ryan Howard.
In there, and it's 0-1. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. That misses. 1-2.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
And now a pitch on the way. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
We'll get a good look at the grip on this last circle change. You can see that your fingers actually make kind of an OK symbol on the side of the baseball, and that gives it that nice fading movement it has at the end.
So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Kevin Franzen. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Here's a swing and a fly ball out for Shearholz in right. And that's out number 2.
Batting sixth, left fielder, John Mayberry Jr.
John Mayberry will stand in here, looking to keep the inning alive with 2 gone now in the top of the second. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Swing and a ball lined hard towards short. Well, the shortstop's got him played perfectly as he takes this in for the third out. Phillies down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Nate Shearholz will stand in, and he wasn't much of a factor yesterday as he took an 0 for 4 in the loss. And a sinker misses here. No, a called strike. I take that back.
And you know, this is a guy that loves the ball down and in. It's one of the locations he really covers well, so they're going to want to mix their spots here.
Good changeup there as he takes command. 0-2.
Some would say he's showing good patience here, waiting for his pitch. But as a number 5 hitter, I think you need to make something happen.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. Now the pitch. Hard sinker misses. 2-2. Now here's a ground ball that'll get by the mound and into center field for a leadoff single. So with the leadoff man aboard, we take a trip into the recent past here as we call on our graphic for today's edition of This Date in Baseball History. Ryan Sweeney will stand in now. 0 for 4 in that day game yesterday. Runner goes for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw not in time as he steals second.
Boy, that's a good jump right there this time. I think he had this one stolen even if the throw is on target. But you see the shortstop have to go up the ladder to get it, and that took away any chance of throwing him out.
Now a pickoff play at second, and he'll be back in standing up. And he'll turn and throw back to second again, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Now here's a drive out toward left center, and they're not going to get this one. It's out toward the ivy. And the opening salvo is fired here as they take a 1-0 lead.
Awfully good start to the inning right here. You get the leadoff man into second base, and they'll just switch spots as he's chased home on the RBI double.
Luis Valbuena will be the batter. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one. For Sweeney, he picks up his first two-base hit of the new season. Fouled back. Now a sinker runs in on him a bit as he's got to step out of the way there.
And if he wants to turn things around, that's a pitch that he's going to need to start locating better.
A runner at second, nobody out. Not much of a lead at second. Now here's the pitch. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. And the sinking fastball called strike three, and that's out number one.
That's generally the rule. If you throw a pitch on 2-1, you'll probably see it again on 3-2, and he comes up empty there.
Wellington Castillo will dig in here. Short lead from second. Now the pitch. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Another sinker here, but this one's over for strike one. And this is swung on and bounced to Rollins at short. On to first, and there were 2 down. Travis Wood get a chance to swing away, and he'll have a chance to pad onto his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 away. And that's in there for strike one. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
And you can't make this easy on him right here. At least make some contact and force him to make a play.
Come on, Travis.
No lead to speak of at second. Here's the pitch. And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. That's a great job there just to hold off.
And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Cubs pick up a run on the RBI double. We've played 2. It's now 1-0 Chicago. Carlos Ruiz will stand in now to lead things off. 7, 8, and 9 here to start the third inning.
And maybe one of these guys can break this string of 6 straight retired to start the ball game.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball in there for a called strike. And this ball will be chopped foul. And a good strike 2 pitch there as he has to fight to stay alive as this is fouled away. The next 0-2. And a good pitch, but no offer from Ruiz. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
A good high fastball. Maybe something to try and change the eye level there. But now, I might anticipate another slider down in the zone. Maybe even in the dirt.
And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
Yeah, he had him in good position here. 0-2 to start the inning. He just can't seem to finish him off.
Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. And a little battle brewing here as he fights off the 2-strike pitch and chops it foul. Now a swing and a sharp ground ball toward the hole. Well into the outfield turf as he makes the stop. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Yeah, and he had to range deep for this one. And you've also got to worry about that ball hitting the lip of the outfield grass. So you got to hang with it just like he did, and he made a nice play.
Ronnie Cedeno will stand in. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Well, he's had a lot of guys swinging at pitches out of the strike zone early on, so it's a great idea to go ahead and bounce one there on 0-2.
Here's the 1-2. Swing and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. A dive, but he can't hang on, and that'll be a foul ball. Great effort. Now a ball hit high in the air over toward the right side. And this is taken in for the second out.
Yeah, this pitch absolutely eats him up. The barrel just sort of drags through the strike zone, and this winds up an easy pop-up to first.
Roberto Hernandez will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
First offering on the way. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Well, that pitch isn't going to light up the radar gun, but it's been effective.
Well, it doesn't have to. If you get that good movement and put it in the right spot, it's plenty good enough to do the job.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. And he misses there, 1-2.
And now, as a hitter, 1-2, you've got to be thinking right center field. Take a little swing out and try to drive something the other way.
Phillies are still looking to crack into the hit column in this one. And a swing and a miss, as all he could do was reach out in vain for that one, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Emilio Bonifacio will dig in again. He grounded out to start the home first. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt the first pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Come on.
Now a late bunt attempt here, but he misses strike 2.
Yeah, not a bad idea. He waited a pitch there before showing bunt. Well, sometimes that might back that third baseman up a step or two if he sees you're not bunting at the first pitch.
And this is a swing and a miss on a ball in the dirt, as they'll need to throw down to first. And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out.
Yeah, and that's the one problem with throwing that heavy 2-strike sinker. That's good work behind the plate to keep that ball within reach and then make the play at first.
Junior Lake will stand in. He grounded out his first time. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. Howard is over, and he tucks it away for the second out.
Well, sometimes when you miss with your location, it actually works to your benefit. I mean, this pitch is further up than I think he wants it, but hey, it works out for him.
Starlin Castro will dig in. He singled his first time around. Sinker's in there. No balls and a strike. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. That's on the ground to short. This should end the inning. And it will end the inning thanks to a little help from his first baseman, and that'll be that. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. but they're on top 1-0. Ben Revere will stand in to begin their half of the fourth, with his guys still looking for their first hit of the ballgame.
And still looking for their first base runner, too. 9 up, 9 down.
Let's go, Cubby! Strike out!
Now here's the first pitch. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this will land foul. One pitch on the way. Swing, hard hit ball to second. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the fourth.
The shortstop, number 11, Jimmy Rollins.
Jimmy Rollins will dig in. He popped out his first time. And here's a fastball that he takes the other way out to fairly deep right. Sherholtz has to range back a ways, but he makes the catch in front of the ivy for out number 2.
Man, and not only has he not allowed a hit to this point, but he's also faced the minimum so far. You can't do much better than that.
2 are gone in the Philly fourth. And standing in now is Marlon Byrd.
Good boy!
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Here's a hard hit ball back up the middle. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Phillies down in order. They still trail 1-0. Anthony Rizzo will lead things off here in the home half of the fourth.
First baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. Hit hard on the ground is short. And Rollins will throw him out, 1 away.
Boy, and he's come out with a plan against these hitters, and he's executed that plan to perfection here early on. That's 7 in a row now he's set down.
Nate Sherholtz will stride in again. He singled and later scored his first time. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0.
That last pitch was number 50 already. And with 1 out in the fourth, that's way too many.
And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
And that's right where you want to be throwing those sinkers. But he's doing a good job at the plate of not chasing.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Now here's the ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. And that is into the right field seats. It's a home run. A solo shot here for Nate Shearholz, as the Cubs are out in front now 2-0.
Oh, and you know what? I think he had a real shot at this one in right field. Let's check it out. This doesn't make it over by much, and I think he may have mistimed his jump just a little bit, and it winds up sneaking over the wall for a homer.
Ryan Sweeney will stand in. An RBI double to his credit the first time around.
Ryan Sweeney.
And over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Good changeup right there, down in the strike zone. Definitely the one they wanted to strike him out on, so that's a great job to lay off.
The 1-2 with 1 away.
Here we go.
And this pitch is hit rather sharply toward the third base coaching box. It's a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. Good hard sinker, but he lays off to even things at 2-2. Full count, 3-2. Pitch on the way. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Hit on the ground towards first. And Howard will mosey over to the bag himself to record the out.
Oh, no.
Now batting, third baseman,
Luis Valbuena will dig in here. Took a called third strike his first time. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. And this will be fouled away. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
And even on 0-2, you don't want guys to get into a comfort level up there.
Here comes a 1-2. Hard sinker misses, 2-2. Two runs, 4 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Well, it looked like he had things in control to start him out. Now he's running from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last one wasn't even close.
Out in front of a changeup as he rolls over it to second. There to get it is Franzen. Throw on to the first baseman Howard, and with that, the side is retired. 1 for the Cubs, thanks to Nate Shearholz. We're through 4. It's now 2-0 Chicago. Ryan Howard will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th.
Philadelphia, first baseman, Ryan Howard.
And the slider hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And this is going to be extra bases here to kick off the fifth. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Well, you know, it took him a while to get that first hit of the ball game, and then it darn near wound up getting him on the scoreboard as well. Instead, he winds up with a double off the wall, and he didn't miss a home run right there by much.
Kevin Franzen will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. Runner holding tight at second. Now the pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here 1-0. Yeah, for Howard, the double was his third of the season here in this first month.
Keep the runner from scoring.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And the throw from right will not be in time as he takes third on the fly out.
So a double and a fly ball move a man to third now with one away. Now if they could just get another fly ball, it would likely net him a run.
John Mayberry will stand in. A line-out victim his first time. In there for strike one, 0-1. Any thought to bringing the infield in here with one away?
Still a little early in my book. A run you can live with. What you don't want to do is let this snowball into a big inning.
Runner away from third. Now the pitch. Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. 0-2 now.
And now this is where you can be just a little bit more selective as a pitcher. You're looking for the strikeout. You certainly don't have to throw a strike in either of the next two pitches, so you got to see if you can get him to chase.
Strike him out.
And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
And even on 1-2 now, you've got to expand the strike zone a little up there. You can't go down looking here. You've got to put this ball in play.
In tight with the slider, 2-2.
Oh, that's not a bad idea right there. Go ahead and try that back foot slider on a 1-2. Hope you can get him to commit. That's a good job of laying off of that pitch.
Full count now, 3-2.
You can just sense him starting to tense up out there on the mound. They had him down 0-2, and now he's struggling to make the perfect pitch, and it's not happening.
And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. And this ball is popped up, drifting back behind the mound. Throw not nearly in time as he reaches it first.
And at the very least, they do keep that runner right where he is at third base. But after all the dust settles, it is an infield single.
So first and third with one away, and stepping in is the catcher Carlos Ruiz. Here's the first offering, and he'll start him with a high strike here on the fastball on the outside corner. It's 0-1. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. A little bit outside. 2-1.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
Got him to go after a bad one there, and it evens the count at 2-2.
Now with 2 strikes, he can put the ground ball on the back burner and really go after the strikeout here.
And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
And you can't afford another base runner here. So whatever your best pitch is, whatever one you feel most comfortable with, that's the one you want to turn to.
Full count pitch on its way. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Well, that's just some indecision there on 3-2. He's thinking, should I swing? You could just see him try and hold up, but by that point, he'd already broken the plane. That's an easy call.
Ronnie Cedeno. We'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 5. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
Whoa, that one definitely took off on him right there. He's lucky that thing didn't go all the way to the backstop.
And he misses low with it, 2-0.
And one of the things he's been real effective at so far is coming right after guys. But now he's looking like he doesn't really want to challenge here.
And here's a cut fastball, but he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run. So a 3-run blast to deep center here as the Phillies move out in front 3-2.
And if he was guessing up there, he was guessing right, because he's all over that thing like a shaggy dog, and he drives it over the wall.
Roberto Hernandez will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time.
Hernandez.
Come on, Cub.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
And he's really going to have to fight now. You got to take a little bit out of your swing and find a way to put this ball in play.
3 runs already home here. Just a touch outside, 1-2.
Not a real good 0-2 there. You don't necessarily want it in the zone, but you do want to at least give him something to think about.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But the Phillies use the long ball here, and they get 3 on this 3-run home run. Middle of the afternoon here in Wrigleyville, and Philadelphia's taken a 3-2 lead. Wellington Castillo will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th.
Wellington Castillo.
And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. And that one is swung on and lifted out to Revere in center field. And he's got it for the first out.
Now batting, the pitcher,
Travis Wood will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. Now here's the first pitch. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. I had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
Yeah, going right back to the sinker right there, and why not? See if he's going to chase it again.
That's hit sharply past the mound and on into center field for a one-out single.
It's been said before, but it is such a benefit to have a guy like this in that number 9 spot. It's like adding one more weapon to the lineup that you don't normally have.
Emilio Bonifacio will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips. And easy to read the thought process here as he starts him out with a sinker below the knees, and it's 1-0.
Pretty good speed here coming out of that left-handed batter's box, so it's no sure thing that a ground ball means a double play.
Now the 1-0 to Bonifacio. 2-0 now. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
And he's got a little bit of work to do now to avoid that first walk.
Fifth inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. 3-0 pitch. And he'll just float a change in here now for a strike. Misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with 1 away.
And when he's missing, he's not missing by much. That one might have been just a hair low, but as a hitter on 3-1, you have the luxury of making a pitcher bring something up.
Junior Lake will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And good contact there as this is hit high and deep to right center. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. Around third and being waved on home. And he will score as well. And can you believe it? They've gone in front by a run.
Well, this is what happens when you dig yourself a hole out there on the mound. This is all his own fault. And both of those runners are going to come around to score on what works out to be a 2-run triple.
Starlin Castro will dig in now with 2 runs already home and a potential third waiting in the wings only 90 feet away. And that misses ball 1. You get the sense that things are starting to get away from him a bit out there.
It all comes from falling behind hitters and then having to come in there with something good to hit. That's going to get you every time.
Here's a 1-0. On the ground down the first base line, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the second out, but meanwhile the run is in to score.
2 runs already home, and now you can make it 3 as he comes through with a simple ground ball with a runner on third to drive him in.
Anthony Rizzo will dig in for the third time now. He struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. First pitch coming. Now a ball swung on and taken the opposite way out toward fairly deep left center. Revere will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So they pick up 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning, no errors, and no one left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Cubs lead this one 5-3. Ben Revere will stand in to lead things off, as the top of this batting order really hasn't been much of a factor so far.
Yeah, and between the top 3 guys in this lineup, no hits between them. And you got to figure you're not going to win too many games when that's the case.
Tries to catch him napping, but he missed the bunt attempt. Strike 1. Line hard to center field. Sweeney patrolling center makes the play. 1 out.
And that's just some bad luck right there. With the outfield at their normal depth, this ball might have gotten down. But with them playing in, well, it's a completely different story.
Jimmy Rollins will dig in again. He popped up in his first plate appearance and flew out last time around.
Oh, yeah.
Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1.
You can tell here, in his mind, he's thinking quick inning. He's not even trying to set guys up. He's coming right after them.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Up high, 2-1 now. Three runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone.
And here's a guy that needed a quick inning after giving up 3 runs the last time around. He's got the first 2 outs here. He's looking a lot more determined out there now.
Marlon Byrd will step in, a ground-out victim as last time.
Come on, Cubby.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk here would at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, this guy has some pop.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here comes the 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. In the dirt, it's 3-0 now. Ryan Howard would be next. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground is short, and this will be out of reach for Castro. It's a base hit.
You know, hitting is not exactly rocket science. You don't swing at the bad ones out of the zone, and you do swing at the good ones in it. It seems so easy on the face of it, but this is what you have to do to be a good hitter.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and digging in, slugging first baseman Ryan Howard. And a swing as he pulls this one into right. Dives, and he makes the catch. How about that for an exclamation point to the end of the inning? Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. More from the show, Saturday Baseball, following this message and a word from our local stations. Justin DeFreitas will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far. Nate Scherholz will be the batter as we get things going in the bottom of the 6th. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike.
Let's go one more time, baby.
And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away.
Yeah.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. And this is lined into right field, and he's aboard here with the leadoff single.
Well, I think I'm about ready to declare his cold streak over. He's broken out of it in a big way here. His 3rd hit of the ball game, and he looks as good as gold to my eyes.
Ryan Sweeney will stride in, grounded out his last time through. First pitch on the way. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
Yeah, there's a good one right there. Right over the top. Just fire that thing in there.
Nobody out, runner on first. Here's the 1-1 now to Sweeney. Fouled straight back. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
We'll take another look at the sequence here on Show Track. Now, as we watch, notice that it's all hard stuff through the first 4 pitches. But then on pitch number 5, he finally turns to something off speed, and that leaves the hitter with no chance.
Luis Valbuena will step in, a ground-out victim his last time. Now the first pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
Runner at first here, one man out. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
Here comes the 1-1. Oh, and he dialed that one down and got him to swing through it. It's 1-2 now.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch, and they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
And this is on the ground to first. Could be two. Rollins. Throw on to first won't be in time, so they just get the one there.
Well, this is a much easier play for a left-handed first baseman to make, especially when you're charging in like that. He doesn't have to turn his back to the play, so he gets a good gauge on whether he still has time or not, and he's able to fire on to second base in time to get that force out.
Wellington Castillo will stand in. He flew out his last time up. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
Straight paint at 94 miles an hour. Not a lot of movement there, but it's right on a dime.
Hard hit to the left side, but taken in out there, it's short. Pretty much right in the glove that time, and the inning is over. Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. Getting set for the seventh now with the Cubs out in front, and before the inning gets underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point. Kevin Franzen will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first two plate appearances thus far.
Kevin Franzen.
And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. And there's ball one. And this is on the ground toward the hole. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
When we get a look there at his pitches by inning, he's at 81 now after that last pitch, so he should be good for a little while longer.
John Mayberry will dig in now, 1 for 2 to this point. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one.
Nice going up. Get him down.
And it runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Too high, and it's 3-0. Pitching him pretty careful here, wouldn't you say?
Well, it's possible to be too careful. I mean, this is not a Silver Slugger award winner up there. You want this guy to hit the ball and put it in play.
Had the red light there, and it's 3-1. Now here's the pitch. And that misses for ball 4.
We can see by the numbers right there, just his first walk allowed, and it comes just late in the ball game. It just shows you when you keep the ball down, you keep it around the strike zone, normally good things will happen.
Carlos Ruiz will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
Yeah, and you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on you here and tying the ball game. But if he does find a way to get on base, things get a whole lot more interesting.
And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Get to.
And he lays off for ball 1.
Hit runs on. Look out, watch for movement.
Runners on the move for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
Yeah, that's taking a big gamble right there, because you'd love to have that guy in scoring position, but you're down 2 runs. So if you get thrown out, you can forget about having the tying run at the plate. Fortunately, he gets in there ahead of that throw.
Runners staying tight to the bag at second. Here's the pitch. Ball 2.
Yeah, he's still sticking with that fastball, but you start to get the sense that it's flattening out just a little bit. That could be a warning sign.
And this is swung on and bounced out to the shortstop, Castro. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Third baseman number 7,
Ronnie Cedeno will stand in again as we flash you back to earlier. He's accounted for their only runs of the ball game on one swing of the bat, as this was the swing right here. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Here we go.
And a swing and a bouncing ball back up the middle. And the off-balance throw is right there for the 3rd out, and a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. Phillies strand 1. They're still down 5-3. Ryan Buckner is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Cold strike at the knees, 1-1. Outside, 2-1.
Come on, Ryan.
Oh, he took a big swing that time as he lifts a high pop-up. Drifting into foul territory on the right side. And the pinch hitter is retired here, one away.
This guy's one of those unsung type pitchers. He's not the setup guy, he's not the closer, but these are the guys that keep you in the ballgames. He's doing the job here.
Emilio Bonifacio will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a fastball is hit on the ground towards second. And a throw over to Howard, and that's the second out.
Now batting, left fielder,
Junior Lake will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Good idea with the change, but it's 2-1.
And even with 2 outs, this is a team that can still put something together here, especially in this part of the lineup, so you can't let your guard down.
Taken, strike 2 called, and it's even at 2-2.
When he's got that slider working the way he wants it, it can be such a weapon for him.
Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Cubs are down in order, and it remains 5-3. Wesley Wright will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8.
Number 53, Wesley Wright.
Will Nieves will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 21, Will Nieves.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And that's dead center for strike 1.
Let's go! Shut him down!
Now a swing, and he popped him up. And no ordinary pop-up at that. This is way up there. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out. 8th inning now from Wrigley. Cubs lead in front of their home faithful as you get a look at the line score to see how we got to this point. Ben Revere will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far. Now the first pitch. In there, strike 1. And he misses with it, 1-1. Oh, good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
Oh, nothing fancy. 3 fastballs so far in this at-bat. He could go just about anywhere from here.
Now the 1-2. And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. And this ball swung on and hit on the ground back up the box. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
And as a pitcher, you always have to remember that once you let go of the pitch, you've got to become an infielder. Here's a guy that fields his position well, so he's in great position to spear this thing and then get the easy out at first.
Jimmy Rollins will stand in as they're quickly down to their final 4 outs tonight. And a fastball just misses for ball 1. Now a ball hit hard towards center, and Rollins is aboard. It's a base hit.
And this is really one of the few balls they've hit solidly all afternoon. So now we'll see if maybe they can get something going here.
Marlon Byrd will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. One and 1. And they'll try to keep crowding him in, but this pitch misses as well. It's 2-1 now. The check on Rollins, now the pitch. Took a good cut that time, but comes up empty, 2-2.
Feel that breeze up here.
Reaches for one, but can't find it as he's down on strikes for the final out. We'll see the exciting young shortstop Starlin Castro lead things off when we return. It's the Cubs 5 and the Phillies 3.
Your attention, please. Now
New pitcher set to take over, and it's the veteran right-hander Sean Camp.
Sean Camp.
And there is the aforementioned Mr. Castro. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1.
Getting that first pitch strike is so important against a guy like this. You have to be able to work ahead in the count and not let him dictate the at-bat.
Oh, and he rips this one to first. But a bit unlucky here as Howard's able to spear this thing for the first out.
Yeah, and late in a close game like this, that would have been a good leadoff base runner to have. And he definitely hits this ball hard. It's just pretty much right at the glove.
Anthony Rizzo will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far. And here's the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Yeah, showing no fear there. He put the pitch right at the letters away, but that guy didn't want any part of it.
Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2.
Boy, when he's got that thing going good, it just takes a nosedive right at the end.
Now a ball lined towards center field, and that's going to be a base hit for Rizzo.
A couple of hard-hit balls here to start the inning. The first one found a glove, but not this one, though. He's on with a one-out single.
Nate Scherholz will dig in. He homered back in the fourth. And they start him out away with a cold strike.
And he's probably not going to throw too many first-pitch changeups. That's a pretty darn good call.
Lined hard to the left side. Foul. And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. And he's turned an 0-2 count into a home run. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left, his second of the game, as it is now 7-3. Ryan Sweeney will dig in. Strikeout victim his last time.
Ryan Sweeney.
First pitch coming. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike. This crowd, likely in the 40,000 range. They've got to like what they've seen so far.
Oh, and it's been a complete performance. They need to find a way to bottle this up and keep it going.
Sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2 now.
Man, I don't know what he's waiting for. That one was even more down the middle than the last one was.
Now a swing and a miss on a pitch well out of the strike zone as he becomes the second out.
Well, this is how you got to do it in this league. If you give up a two-run home run, you got to just move on quickly. He's still upset about it, don't get me wrong, but it's when you dwell on it that you get yourself into more trouble.
Luis Valbuena will try again. 0 for 3 thus far.
Come on, Luis.
Here's the first offering. Oh, ran it in on the fists. 0-1. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Swing and a shot towards second. There to get it is Franzen. Now a low throw, but the big fella Howard hangs with it. Nice play for the third out. 2 for the Cubs in the inning on the strength of this two-run home run. Last chance coming up for the Fightin' Phils. It's the Cubs 7 and the Phillies. Ryan Howard will start things off here in the 9th. No sign of the closer just yet here in a 4-run ball game.
Yeah, and I think they'd love to get him a day off here, so they're going to hope that his services aren't required to finish this one off.
Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back. And this is fouled back and out of play. And a good hard slider as this one swung on and missed for the first out here in the ninth. 2 outs away from a victory here that you'd have to say will be a rather convincing one.
You know, Matt, in every phase of the game, hitting, pitching, defense, it all favors the home side here. Top to bottom, they've been the better team.
Kevin Franzen will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. Now here's the first pitch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. And oh, the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
And sometimes you can just have a little bit of a mental block on this play. It's just a simple step and throw, but he winds up firing it right by his man at first.
John Mayberry will dig in now with a runner on base. And you know, Eric, after the error, he's got to be careful out there on the mound.
Yeah, I mean, it's tough to let errors go as it is, but when it's your error, way tougher. You feel like you need to make amends on your own, and that can get you into even bigger trouble.
Let's go! Come on, let's go!
And a fastball's in there for strike one. Runners on first with 1 down.
Keep it on the ground. Let's go!
And that misses 1-1. Here's one that misses now to the Philly right fielder. It's 2 balls and a strike. He's ready now. The pitch. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. And that's through for a base hit. And they'll get it in quickly, so it's runners at first and second now with 1 man out.
Oh, we got some life here now in the 9th inning. First and second now, and hey, 1 more base runner. You're going to bring the tying run to the plate, and we've seen stranger things happen.
Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Thomas Nicholas is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th.
Pitching and batting in the 7th spot, number 7, Thomas. Now playing third base and batting in the 9th spot, number 3.
Carlos Ruiz will stand in now, and hey, give these guys credit. They're not going down without a fight.
I'll tell you what, they're not too far away from making a game out of this one after all.
That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1.
Just no chance to pull the trigger on that one. It just got on him too fast.
Let's kill the inning right here!
Called strike 2 with the letters. 0-2 now.
Yeah, and it doesn't look like he's trying to get a ground ball here. He's coming right after him, trying to get a punch out.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Well, That's what he's up here to do. Some late inning heat out of the bullpen, and he finishes him off with a good fastball here for career strikeout number 1.
Ronnie Cedeno is the last chance now with 2 out here in the 9th. Swing and a line drive to left. But he will make the catch on the hard-hit ball out there, and that will conclude matters here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, what a nice job to come in here and finish this one off. And with that, he picks up career save number 1. So nice going.
And the brightest star for the Cubs this afternoon was this fellow right here, Nate Shearholtz. Take a snapshot of that. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he connected on a couple of long home runs. Really put his guys on his back and carried them to the victory.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Harrow, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Cubs win this one 7-3. So long from Wrigleyville.